Morning. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, JT. It looks like somebody else is in the room. If you are, just go ahead and say hello. I'm going to ask you guys to spread the sunshine, and if you don't know what that means, that's the S word that we're no longer allowed to use on Facebook. I want you to just hit that little button and spread the sunshine. And I actually love the fact that they took that word away because I like the idea of telling people to spread the sunshine. So again, this is a retake. So some of you may have saw the video I posted earlier. I did not like the picture quality. That picture was really pixelated. I believe that there's something wrong with my phone because I've had my internet worked on at home and done everything else. And at this point, the only conclusion I can draw is that my phone is not giving me the quality that I want. So I'm probably going to use my tablet at home until I can figure something else out on how to do a live. But I don't want to stop because one monkey don't stop no show, as my mother used to say. So what am I talking about today? Today I'm talking about setting goals or reaching goals and how you reach goals. And being a goal setter means that you set a goal and you do something behind that. And very often people have these goals like, I want to open up a restaurant, I want to own my own business, I want to design my own clothing line, whatever they are. They'll have these goals and then they literally do nothing to achieve those goals. Nothing. They just simply dream, right? That's not going to cut. That's not going to cut it. If you have a goal, you have to do something. You set a goal and then there's a corresponding action, right? And that may mean you have to work hard. That may mean you have to work long hours. You might lose a little sleep. But you have to do something, right? You can't just sit by and watch everybody else and then feel this jealousy that you feel for them because you haven't achieved your goals. Well, you haven't done anything, right? You have to do something. Personally, I am a goal setter, right? That's my whole testimony. I started doing this when I was a kid. And have I achieved everything I set out to? No, but I'm still breathing. And as long as I'm still breathing, I'm going to keep pushing. Hey, Crystal, how are you? I am doing a retake of this morning's video. But as long as I have breath in my body, I'm going to keep pushing, right? So I have goals from when I was a child that I've yet to achieve, but that doesn't mean I won't achieve them. And it also doesn't mean I won't fail along the way. What failure means is that you get a chance to retry or you get a chance to redo this. So this morning I did a video and it was pixelated and the quality was poor. But you know what? I decided to do a redo, right? Because life gives you that. It gives you the opportunity to redo. So now instead of being at home, I'm sitting in my office and I'm on my webcam, I'm at my desk, and I'm doing this video because life gives you the opportunity to redo. So when you fail at something, it does not mean you quit. It just means you get yourself up, dust yourself off, and you move on, right? The scripture says be a doer of the word and not a hearer only, right? So a doer is somebody that hears the word and applies that principle to their life. So what principles are you applying to your life? Hey, Christy, how are you? What principles are you applying to your life? Because honestly, you can sit there at your dead-end job and you can accomplish nothing but a paycheck. Or you can take some steps to do the things that you dream about doing. And I don't really care what that thing is. There's somebody out there going to tell you that you can't do it. But you know what? I have said this in times past, the loudest voice in your head need to be your own and God's. And God's not hardly going to tell you can't do it. And you should not be telling yourself that. So for those people who don't believe you, those doubts, those naysayers, those haters, let them be, let them be whatever they're going to be. You got to set a goal and then you got to go out there and you got to achieve that goal, right? So I have some personal goals that I want to set this time. I want to get some things done before the month of June ends with this business, right? And in order to do that, I'm going to have to be more diligent. And it's so interesting how the enemy works because this morning when I woke up in my prayer time, I had made a decision that I was going to go live at least twice a week, if not 3 times a week, because I am not moving enough jewelry, right? But as soon as I do that and I get up to do my video this morning, the video quality was poor. So what does that mean? That means I quit, I give up, I don't go? That ain't what that means. It means I figure something else out, right? So this weekend, I'm going to try using my tablet, and then I'm going to look into other options, whatever options that I have to do. It may mean I need to spend a little more money as well as time, but you know what? I got to do what I have to do because I have a goal, and I can't let these obstacles that get in my way completely sit me down. And I see so many people do that. So many people do that. Let me tell you something. Sitting down don't accomplish nothing but weight gain. All right. If you want to accomplish something, get up off your butt and move. And what do I mean by move? I mean move. If you want to do something, I don't care if if you want to sing on Broadway, you need to make your way to Broadway. You know, we laugh at those people who go to those American Idol auditions and they ain't got a lick of talent, right? And you laugh like somebody didn't love them enough to tell them that, you know what, those people had a dream and at least they can say that they tried, right? And I'm gonna tell you something, I'm going to be one of those people. My mother used to tell me all the time, girl, you ain't got quitting sense. And what that means is that when life knocked me down, instead of sitting down, I got back up and tried it again. If you told me that this job wasn't for me, I'm like, okay, fine. But I went back, applied for it anyway. If you told me I could never do something, I was going to show you that I couldn't do it. I could do it. You know what? I had my 12th grade English teacher. Never going to forget this. I won't mention her name, but she told me that I was never going to amount to anything, right? And I looked at her and I'm like, why on earth was she saying that to me? And I figured out along the way that she simply didn't like me because she didn't like my sister, who had been in her class as well. And so she just lumped us both in the same category. But I was not my sister. And her telling me I wasn't going to amount to anything meant that I was definitely going to amount to something. And I ran into her a few years later and was able to tell her that not only had I graduated college, but I had my master's degree and I was a practicing therapist. And there you go with your amount to nothing, because I amounted to something, right? And again, there are people in our life, they're going to be naysayers and they're going to be haters. And you know what? Just let them be. What am I ultimately saying to you? What I'm ultimately saying to you is to get up and do something. Make a list. You know, start crossing things out. If you want to sell this jewelry, for example, because I watched these videos for a few months before I took the plunge and decided I wanted to do this as well. If you want to sell this jewelry, listen, they give you every opportunity. You can sign into this company at the $99 level. But I'm going to be very realistic with you. You're going to have to work hard if only you come up with the $99 level. But that doesn't mean it can't be done. At $99, you buy into the company and you slowly start to build your inventory. You can't spend anything that you make, but you can slowly start to build your inventory to the point where you can start to make money. It's going to be easier to start the company at a higher level, which is the $299 or the $499 kits. But the $99 kit is there for people who just can't afford $299 and $499. So you got to do what you got to do at this point, right? But the point is, you do something. So if you're interested in this company, inbox me. And if it's not me you signed under, you can sign under somebody else or whatever, but I'll answer your questions. I'm not necessarily recruiting people to sign under me at this point, but if that's what you want to do, I have no issue with that. But I am saying to you, do something. I don't care what your dream is, do something. You had one of those teachers too, JT. I know, these are dream crushers. And you know what? They cannot crush our dreams. They cannot stop us. I am fabulous, guys. Right? And here's the thing is, some people will say that because I said that I'm arrogant. I'm really not arrogant. It's not about being arrogant. It's that I learned a long time ago that I had to encourage myself. And so that's what I do. I encourage myself, right? I do that constantly. I say that I'm fabulous. I say that I'm beautiful. I say that I'm smart. I say all of these things because I don't need to hear anybody else say them in order to make myself feel good. I'm happy when people say them, but I'm not looking for people to affirm me because I learned a long time ago that they're not going to. And so I have to affirm myself, right? And so I say that by telling you that I am absolutely fabulous and I can achieve whatever I set my mind to. And right now I have a goal with this company. I want to make some things happen before June, and I'm going to make them happen. And so that means I have to go live more. That may mean that I put some more income into this business. Whatever it is, it's going to happen because I have to do those things. And I am in a good position right now to be able to do these things. And so I'm going to do it, right? I hope this video blesses you. And if it blessed you, I hope it further blesses you into submission. And what am I asking you to submit to? I'm asking you to submit to doing what it is you dream about, right? I don't want you to just sit there and dream. I want you to literally do what it is that you are dreaming about. And I don't care if it's a butcher, a baker, a candlestick maker, I could care less. Push, do it, make something happen, right? And know that God is absolutely with you in your goals. He put those dreams and those desires into you. Unless you desire to be a mass murderer or serial killer, why wouldn't he want you to do those things? Especially if those things give him glory, right? And you guys could attest to this. I use this platform to give God glory. And as long as I'm using this platform to give him glory, he is all in this. And so wherever you go, take him with you. JT, I hope that you are feeling better. I pray for your healing. I understand physical challenges. Mine are not yours, but I understand them. And I know how that when you have them, it's kind of like, it feels like a setback and all you want to do is rest, but you got things to do and you can't rest, right? And so I understand that. So rest as much as you possibly can. Keep giving God the glory, JT, and know that you are in my prayers. You guys, thank you again. This is take 2 of the original video. I'm probably going to take the other video down, or maybe I'll leave it up and just have 2 up today. I just did not like the quality of that video, and I wanted to do something that was clearer and something that was better. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you are not a member of my VIP page, there is a link on this video to my VIP group. I'm going to give away a ton of jewelry this month. Hopefully I'll give away Marissa. I didn't reach the goal of 75 subscribers last week, and so I did not give away the Marissa, but I still have it, and I'll set that goal again this month. And that's what I mean by goal setting. I mean, I wanted to reach 75 people on my VIP group, and I didn't reach it. So does that mean I quit? Absolutely not. It just means I set that goal again this month, right? So I'm still trying to reach 75 people, and when I reach 75 people, I will give away that Marissa. Also, I'm going to do the Fill the Bucket contest this month, which means for every 10 pieces of jewelry I sell, I will be giving away a piece of jewelry. I will put a piece of jewelry in a bag, and at the end of the month, I'll do a drawing for those people who spread the sunshine to win that free jewelry, and you get more details about that as the month go on. Thank you so much for joining me, JT. Thank you, anybody else that's still in the room. Crystal, I think you're here. I don't think I said good morning to you, Christine. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm feeling about 75% better. I'm still not 100%, but I'm definitely better than what I was. It was good to not be in the hospital for sure. Thank you guys so much for your prayers too. I know that many of you were praying for me while I was having my little personal struggles, and I really do appreciate those prayers, and I felt them because again, I didn't stay in the hospital long. I was in there for a day, and that was a day too long, but I was there for a day and I was able to rest at home afterwards. So I greatly appreciate all the prayers and support that I get. Diamond Dolls rock. You guys have a wonderful day, and just keep spreading the sunshine, and remember, sunshine loves you. Bye-bye.